This
So
lamp
now we're
construction is fascinating, guys. I almost got to
lamp.
show you this. Yeah. Well, I wanted to put on a lamp to get good lighting because I'm recording this, right?
Oh,
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I got a light bulb. You put the bulb on like this.
Wait.
why is the bulb above the lampshade?
I'm so confused, bro.
What's
What is this?
lampshade? What the fuck?
What is this design, dude? God, man, the fucking department, dude. They were having THC zero doing edibles and like, fuck it, bro.
Oh my
What
god.
do you do with this? Am I supposed to put this backwards? Like,
There's almost look better.
I could put it on top of the bulb.
Can you turn the light on?
Should we just have a naked lamp?
Yeah. Oh wait. So
I'm done, dude. Fuck this. All right, coffee. Let me see how you've improved.
It's not an improvement. It's a worse.
oh boy.
Yeah, director Cam.
But just because we won doesn't mean I got better.
Coffee, what are you doing?
Like I said, just because we won doesn't mean I got better.
Hey, where are you going?
I
Where
was
are you
vibing.
going, cuz? Hey, where's the play? Where's the ball?
It's to the right of me.
Yeah. Okay, you see Magic Mike to your left, right? You see
Oh,
Homeboy
God,
to
I
your
do see
right.
him.
So which zone of responsibility are you covering? Left or right side? Which
I'm
half of the
supposed to
field are you
cover-
covering?
I'm
Left or
supposed
right
to cover
side?
the back right side.
Jet, that's it, bro. It's literally that easy. That's the checklist, bro. The checklist in your head has to be, I'm covering left side now, or I'm covering right side now. What's the rule when you're right side? Slowly push up. It's a slow push up, but because this guy has his back to the ball and the play's forward, you could push up hard. So I could push up like all the way to here, and then you could be right here on the sideline matching that. See,
Yeah,
this
then it
is
was
just
such a
troll.
ball.
Like the fact that the Magic Mike is getting beat here is that should never, ever, ever happen. You guys just gave up a whole offense for that. Like that's a big deal. That's a big deal. I'll fight 3 minutes to get in a position that you're in. It's coffee, just, and then somebody will do that. That's where I get tilted, honestly. People want to call me toxic. I get tilted after about the 5th time that they do that. See, this is good. Thank you for not crossing the field. You're playing in a good position. Just, that's fine. Good try. So you're not completely letting me down. This is good. I like that you're playing controlled. I like that you're playing controlled here. You can turn on this. Yes, use your space. That's fine. Honestly, it's a shit tackle from him, so. Left side. Oh my god, he did it. No fucking way he did it. Holy shit, he did it!
Let's go, coffee.
That's all I've been waiting for, man. It's literally that. Just land that 50. Yep, they want to cross the field. Magic Mike turns. Yeah, that's still you. That's okay.
Yeah, I remember this situation. I was caught out. I wasn't sure when I should be going here because I was kind of waiting for both our guys to rotate back, I think, and then
Okay, well,
I
first,
wasn't sure about the air dribble.
There's a slight error here. I would say if Rye, like, okay, if you're playing second man, the two decisions you need to make is it going to go over me or is it a 50? Basically, do I need to play far back or can I play close? Okay. So once you hit the checklist in your mind where you go, okay, I'm left side zone responsibility. I want to say you're second man here, but the problem is depending on how the play develops. I'm gonna get my pen out. Let me go to aerial view. Depending on how the play develops, you're both technically like second/third. Because you're second/third, second/third. Because if the ball stays in this thing, then you're second. He's now coming in at first. If the ball switches over here, then it's this guy, and then you're technically third. So, in this case, I want to say you're second. And so once this spacing is done, now you're like, okay, you're in the right spot. But now is it 50 or is it a hard boom? It looks like it's a 50. Ryan's got his back to the ball, so I can push up about to the half field line, like behind this dotted line. You know, you typically don't want to get any closer than here because then then the ball will go over you no matter what. You need that run up. So it's like half field line or in their third, right? So this is their third. This is half field line. This is your third. So Turbo will play here on the hard bang. Other players on a little bit of offense, they'll play here if they know that they can play a little bit closer. If it's going to be a dead 50, then you can play like right here. And then you should be beating right to this. So the reason why, Mike, I go into this is because although he's landing a 50, that's good. That's an improvement for Coffee, right? And that he's not going into the midfield and totally fucking up Stick, who is usually the third man here, and then Stick would get really confused. Mike, so he should have been beating in this pace. I like that you're rotating on pads. I think you used, yeah, so it's okay to use the boost there because you got the full. There's two options here. There's two options. The first is you just need to call me next, right? That's all to prevent the double commit. Once you do that, you can either force it high like you did here, or you can just wait for him to have his temper tantrum, because what exactly is he doing anything? Is this going into your net?
No, it's just going in the corner.
Yeah, it's going in the fucking corner. So he's doing absolutely fucking nothing. It's just in free play right now. You know, so you could even wait and just be like, me next, and you just be like, let me wait for him to be done. And eventually he's just going to stop, and then you can go for the ball, you know. But forcing high there is okay, too. That's okay. That's a good try on the redirect. Grabbing the boost pad. Now comes second. That's good. See, it's much better. This is much better. This is much better. I see. I'm not even a fan of feathering on your way out. Because the big mistake here that people make is not only when they rotate out, is they'll use, and it makes no sense, but I swear to God people do it, they'll use 30 boost to go all the way in the backfield just to get 30 boost to come back into the play. So now they have 60 boost, whereas you could have landed with your 30, or even 16 here. 16, landed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 48 boost, plus your 12 in the tank, that's 60 right there. So you would have had the same amount of boost, been in the play the entire time, versus you going out of the play, using all of your boost, then coming back into play. This right here is the difference between low elo and high elo right here, or at least high GC and low GC. It's this one small thing. So for you, I don't want you to get in the habit of this, and I can't ignore it either, because in my experience as a coach of working with players, I have to teach everything as a microcosm, because I'll ignore it. Then I'll ignore it and be like, okay, well, that's a slight error, and you can get punished for that. And then eventually there can be a play that can actually progress where you do actually get punished from that. And then I have to talk about it. So I literally can't ignore even the small details. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, so if the full is open and you see it, I would have not have boosted here. I would have, once I hit this line right here, this boost pad line, now I'd be slowly starting to turn in and playing on this diagonal, which you did. Right, and now it becomes, yep, so you did it. You did it. Now all you need to do is just, yeah, this is good. That was Monka S. What are you doing, Coffee? That was Monka. Don't rush it. Okay, Stick rushed it. Okay, so this is a common position that'll happen, guys. This is a common position that'll happen when you're not pushed up your teammate's ass. Is sometimes you'll get free floaters like this, and you'll be like, the net was open. And I've noticed this especially in high elo as well, where I go and I play these games and I teach this system, and then situations like this happen, and you go, well, if we had a teammate there, we would have scored the open net. It's like, yes, but the thing is how many times should this guy actually whiff this ball? Should this ever happen? This fossil should not be cut out here. Chublo, the double bump, this should not, honestly, it's kind of a fluke, honestly. It's a great play from Coffee. But realistically, like, playing up that ass is not ever going to be rewarding, because usually you're going to end up out of the play anyway, and you'll do what Coffee does, and then your zones are all fucked up, and then it's like, what the fuck? Sip. Okay, drink. All right, good. So Stick, patience. I'd push up. You got the double bump. It's hard not to, but you gotta like just play here and then go for it. Then land the tackle.
Wait until it's touched left, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. They're gonna panic. They're gonna panic because they can't see you, and they don't know. All they see is their balls are clenched. They're doing Kegels right now. I don't know if you guys know what those are, but they're freaking out. So like, if you're in that position waiting, Stick, now that he knows, now he has open space, Coffee's out of the play. All he needs to do is land a third on a tackle on the third, and they'll actually materialize the position, and it'll be equal. And so that's it. All from that slight error here. So you basically kind of gave up your own offense here for that. The Coffee landed a tackle. Please go through mid. Okay, you missed one boost pad, but that's okay. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, he whiffed. Okay, Mike, he got it. Oh no.
Yeah, I was going for a big flick there. I should definitely have taken control, I think.
What happened here, Stick? Hello? I'm okay with that, but... Yes. Stick needed to go earlier. Why did you do the donut? What happened here? The donut? Ah! That was bad. This is why I recommend a little bit wider rotation here. So like here even, if you want to go tight, because I know I talked about midfield T, that's if you have a lot of space. But sometimes you need to be tight. So you can come here, like this, and then you play right here, and then you wait. I don't know why you did a donut. Like you're fine here, all you need to do is wait. All you need to do is wait to see if Chubb tackles it. If he tackles it, or if Mike tackles it, right, with Chubb, in that case, then you go and support. If they win the play, then you're going to spread out, because that's the rule. If you're on offense, you spread out. Then you're going to go here. If he loses the tackle, then it goes into coffee. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. That's all that's going to happen and progress. If Mike whiffs, all you need to do is wait here, and wait like this, and wait and wait and wait and wait, and just drive at him. Force it high. Into stick. This works too. But it was just awkward because like it should not be that this guy has this much time. Like he avoids the demo, but this guy should now have possession in order to flick it past somebody because of that little bit of time. So now because of the play, the difference is that versus winning or getting a winning tackle, now you have to dive a guy at it in order to get possession again. That's a big deal. I want to prevent that as much as possible. So Stick, you made the tackle, but that little donut there, this is very troll.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta wait, dude. Just wait. Just stick here. You're fine. Just wait, and then just go and just drive at the guy. You can't do anything. It's tight. It's got. You're good. You got a guy behind you. You're fine. There's no thing. You don't need to move too fast. I think that's what Mike was probably talking about. Somebody said that you guys were probably moving too fast. That could be also a nerves thing. That right there, that little nerves thing that I'm talking about, where you guys start to do donuts, is kind of the make or break. That could put you in. That could be the difference between you guys.
We can ignore that. We can ignore that boost miss. Don't worry.
This is fine. The touch was off. Okay, that's all. The touch was off from Stick. It was just a trampoline touch. Yeah. It was just a mechanical error here. Mike covered it well. Poppy gets clear. Please go. Oh, that's okay. Thank you, Coffee.
Missed an open net there.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Oh,
really
you
bad.
did. It's okay.
Oh.
Hey, look. I told you.
Hey,
He spread
12%
out,
shoot.
came to the right side. The angle's there. That's okay. All right, now what do? Rule is lifeline pads. One flip. No two. Do not do two. Do not do two. Don't get in the habit of doing two. I have to be detail oriented. I have to be a pain in the ass. If you do two, sometimes what happens is the ball is going to 50 across, and you're going to be
then I'll be
mid-flip, and
late
you're not
turn.
able to turn onto it.
Okay.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
don't get in the habit of getting the second flip. You're doing fine by just coasting. One flip is okay. That's all. That's pretty much all the speed you need. One flip, you're good. Now you're coasting. Now I'm looking. I'm like here. I'm like this. And I'm looking. I'm waiting. Half turn. And then they score. In that case, then it seems weird. It seems weird for me to be a pain. It's okay. Yep, take it. Be wary of those demos. That was Monka S. You got to force a 50 on the way out here.
Yeah.
You got to choke down whatever nerves you got and just air drag it and force the 50 if you're ever going to go across your net. If you do this can be very bad. Mike recovered for you, though. Good for him. We love Mike.
Thank you.
We love
Someone
Mike.
loves me.
Good. They're good. That's okay. Take it opposite. Gonna turn tight. That's the give or take with turning tight. I can understand why you did it. That's okay. Honestly, you just made it. You made a. I just want you to understand.
That I made
you
that
know,
play
like it's
impossible for me.
just a decision. You thought that maybe you want to be there closer. Normally you would be there, but because of that, now you're behind the play a little bit. As long as you know that you made that give or take as a player, I don't need to coach you on that. There's really kind of no error there. That's just a game thing. It's like a small little adjustment. It's a great touch. Yep. Pads, thank you for playing controlled. And look at that. Now you're right side. Now you got full. Now you're gonna stick there, and look, it's gonna land right in front of you, which you can leave too. That's okay. What happened here? See, all this looks good. This looks way better. You guys are actually taking in the info. Coffee, I would have said this is yours, even though it's a little awkward. Now Stick, you went for full here. I don't know if I'm a fan. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I think it's okay. It's honestly, it's okay. Yeah, it should be okay. I'm just a pain in the ass. But the tackle there is a little unfavorable. I would say Coffee. This is yours.
Gotcha.
It's a little awkward, but it's not behind you. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I would say this is yours now. Because you're here, and this is why I recommend even playing a little bit behind the play, like right here. Because then this is much easier. It's much less behind you. It's so small, dude. It's such a pain. I swear to God, dude. I swear. As long as you know, because the play could progress. You know, once it hits the sideline, you coming in here. I would probably move. Yeah, you could have even moved a little bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay though. Tackle was a little. Did you guys get scored on because of this? That's what I don't want. No.
No, we got scored on
Nice bump.
off a demo, I think.
Please, for the love of God, do not do this.
To the left.
Do not do
Get
this.
farther to the left.
Do not do this. I'm gonna cry as a coach. You're gonna make me cry, dude.
60 seconds left on the clock.
Don't panic. It's way over. That was a good hit, though. I think you. Oh, okay, Chubb. Good stuff, bro. You're a great player. Uh-oh. Why was there a double? Who gains priority on this? I would say second. I would say second gets priority on this. Stick.
Mm-hmm.
Your job is just to cover the midfield pass. That's it. If they go for the shot, then it's homeboy. Okay?
Yeah.
All your job is to cover that midfield pass. If they go for the shot, or if homeboy calls low boost, then you go. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is this how they score? That's a tough read. Oh my God, what a fucking save.
Best defender in A.
Please grab that full. Dude,
Not
that is
best
so
defender in A.
unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. Oh, the misread.
Yeah.
You could have had that.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
30 seconds left on
This
the
looks
clock.
way better, though. Coffee, you could still see a little bit of remnants of your old habits. You got bumped
they're
there,
still
but the
good.
movement looked good. Like, this is how the name tags in my brain, this is how it should look every single time. I think you should be wary of this, honestly, this bump here, because now they gain space, but that's okay. I see you were looking for the switch, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the slight feather. What? The slight feather. If you watch Torment or other professionals to see that coming out of the back play, honestly, I've been doing it. Coming out of the back, one flip out, or not even feathering at all, is so insane. I urge you all to try it. Coming out of the back, either one flip if the ball's really. What the fuck? Either one flip if you're third and you're really far back and you had to rotate all the way back and you put one flip in, or just slowly moving into the play, no flip. Fuck awkward again. Stick. Coffee. Why did you rotate all the way back?
Yeah, definitely.
This is where you get caught. That is where you get caught. Mid. I would sit here. I would have sat here, right there. I would have sat right here. And now I'm on. You see that?
Mhm.
Okay. If ever in doubt, Sipical does this. Sipical likes to sit. If he knows he's got one guy up and he's got one guy in net, he likes to sit. I got the glitch. One sec. Come on. All right,
Oh, there
goes.
we go.
Yeah, you got one guy in net, you got one guy up, or at least pressure cover. So you never rotate back post. I've told you this. Don't do it. Fucking cover the midfield. Just stay here. Right here on this pad. If you need a little bit more space, sometimes you can rotate even right here. On how depending on how the play is developing, and you'll be fine. You'll be able to cut this shit down left and right. This should not be awkward. Mike should not be making a save. He covered for your ass so many times this game, it's actually insane. You should be right here. Right here. Because Mike has to both cover. Mike should not be Mike should not be covering both pass and shot. The job of the defense is to segment the overload for Mike. If Mike has to cover both pass and shot, he's fucked. Sometimes you can recover it, but it should not be that way. What it should be is somebody covers pass, somebody covers shot. That's it. That's it. It never changes. You need to be here. Whoever's the first man that's rotating in, because basically you just went. You were the first man, and now you got to rotate back on defense. I'm not a fan that you're using the rest of your boost. Like 30 right here, even if you use that, that's okay. I would have just landed not using any boost. Then you could maybe pad with 40, maybe miss a pad, come here, and now you wait. You would have had around 50, 45, 50, like this. And now you're waiting like this, waiting. And then if he misses, that's fine. Even you should still be there. This isn't a hindsight is 2020 thing. I can actually demonstrate to you live, and I could walk into a rank game and 100% be able to do exactly what I just told you there. This isn't just a coach thing. I'm not feeding you bad info and just telling you this is what I saw pros do. You need to do it like this. This is a legitimate thing. You need to be right there in that mid. And bro, I have made thousands of dollars with that rotation. I am not shitting you. I will fucking stay on it for 5-10 minutes talking about it because it is something that is so fucking important. Let's move on. It's good. The movement here is good. Thank you for being on this diagonal. It's perfect. Because what you're giving Mike is the opportunity to either shoot or pass at mid. If they honestly at this elo, they're gonna have it in their brains that they need to play flat in the back post. So they're not gonna do what I'm teaching you guys. They're not gonna be covering the midfield. So you can on a sustained offense be looking mid and you'll fucking annihilate them. That's just perfect. That's perfect, honestly. This should be fine. Good. That was really well played, Coffee. Yes, this boot. Yep. I'm okay with you diving there. There should be nothing here. Yep. Oh, the down. Stick. Thank you for not boosting. Be up for that sooner. That's all. You had the position, you had the 100, you are absolutely nailing this guy, dude. You are destroying him. You've done everything right. All you need to do is not hesitate. You have the angle to this play. This is what you used to do to Stick. Stick would be here, and then you would cut him. And then Stick would have this angle to the goal, and then Coffee, you would be hitting it into the corner. Now we fixed it. Now you got that. I just want you to be up for that. I think the hesitation was because you thought Mike would go for it. I'd be calling that shit left and right. That fucking rotation there was beautiful. God! Gorgeous! Good. It's simple, man. You guys got it. You guys could literally fucking execute it, man. I'm seeing this shit. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Just got to make sure Coffee doesn't do the old the diamond second man. I'm gonna go midfield and enforce the play rotation. You guys crushed him. What the fuck? Thank you for coasting. You look so good when you do this, Coffee. This isn't bullshit. You can watch it. You can see it yourself. This looks beautiful. Next to looking at some fucking bikini model, dude, I'd look at this rotation right here. Amazing. Awesome. Oh, that's just a goal, yeah. And see, look, it's so good.
Yeah, this game.
Now it's not awkward. The plays are behind you. Because before, what would happen is you would get caught here, and then you'd be trying to make the save. And look how difficult this save is. Look how difficult the save is if you're right here. This was last session. The exact same thing. Except now I just told you to spread the fuck out. Don't cross the half field line. And then look at this. It's so much easier. Mike with the doink. Good. Good face off. Kick off. The read. Good. It may not feel easy just right now, but when you guys get this system and it flows, it'll just be easy. I don't know what the fuck happened here, but the movement Coffee looked amazing. Thank you for coming in on the diagonal. Yes, you guys look good. That was definitely going out. Oh, never mind. That's okay. Yes, perfect. Oh my God! Now look at your angle. This is why I say to come to the sideline. It's the same shit. Come here. Here. Now look at this. Look at this angle here, which is much better. And you could rip a shot versus hitting it off the wall. Baiting stick. This is why I don't come mid. You covering mid is you saying I need to cover left side when left side is already covered by stick. He's already got it covered. And you are positioned to go and cover the switch there. Okay, Coffee, you're still doing the same thing. Now, please play behind your fucking teammate. Honestly, like the draw, like if it were like have you guys ever seen the movie Tron?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the light bikes, how they make a trail? You know? Like, I see a magical trail behind Mike, and I'm going to stick myself right behind this trail. Right here. And then I can even come wide like this. And Rye's going to fuck up. You can hit this and put it center, anywhere just center, and just let them choke. And they're going to choke because they don't know how to play the game. Who are these guys? Anybody good?
Rye got like 1900, almost 2K last season.
Rye did?
Yep.
He is not at all impressive.
To be fair, it was like last week of the season or something like that.
That's how you know ranked is fucked.
Yeah.
Good. Here's a GC3, honestly. Magic Mike. Making a fool out of him.
Oh, that's SSL Magic Mike.
Not yet. I don't have rewards.
Yeah, not
Oh,
yet.
you don't have rewards yet?
No, I rage queued against Turbo, and Turbo stole all my MR.
I get it. I dropped down to 1859, Mike.
Damn.
Yeah. I was 1930 yesterday. Ooh, turn. I'm a bigger fan of you knowing that the split is coming and then splitting off and then coming here.
Oh, what do you mean by that? So,
Well, once they make this big clear, you should know. Once you see the big clear that they're not going to have pressure to be able to land a 50. So basically,
gotcha.
the big boom is coming. So you want to position yourself for the big boom. How do you do that? Well, you split off. You make a wide run, and then you come off, and then you come in.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
You should be beat to it, honestly. But there are cases where, like them, where they're slow, and my man is playing Demolition Derby. Um,
That's my old ways.
Yeah, there are cases when they're going to be slow and they're not going to be able to. You're just going to eat them alive. Please slow down. Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, now slow down. Now get your pets. This is where you fuck up when you panic going, I'm 0. His stick almost got that. That's funny. Get his ass.
I don't even remember what happened.
Right side. All right, now coast. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good.
Yeah, I don't remember why I went for that.
You didn't need to. It's okay though.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing deep. Good. This looks beautiful. It's okay. Go again. Yeah. Nice. Nice tackle. Good. It's okay if you want to go back here, yeah. It's fine. Yep, good. Coffee. Oh my god, beautiful. Down. That's fine. Who's up? Take your time. There you go. Good stuff. This is much easier to watch as a coach. This is much easier. I don't feel like I'm... It's like nails on a chalkboard whenever I see... Oh my god. I was going to say, it's like nails on a chalkboard whenever I see Coffee go mid and then he does that.
Oh. I remember calling that out too. He's like, "Oh god, please."
God, watching people do this shit is so funny to me, dude. Oh god, if I see my teammate do that, we're both fucking laughing. God, that just looks so derpy, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pretty sure I even told him I was looking the post on it.
It's like,
Yeah.
dude, what was that? There's this old fucking. What is this? Hold on, do I have it? No, do I not have it? Please, come on, tell me I have it. All right, well, we'll do the search while we're looking at the replay. Just got to pull up that photo. I was this awkward. Coffee, don't dive. It looks tempting. It looks tempting. But you're always going to have the guy in the diagonal who will forever beat you. Just through experience alone, I don't know why he's able to, or I could honestly show you why, but oh yeah, this is what I have in my head when I see Homeboy on the if it loads. Come on, man, fuck. All right, it looks tempting, but the guy in the diagonal that is, let me pull up paint. That is always right here. So the position will be standard, something like this. This guy in the diagonal is always looking for this. He will forever beat this guy that is rotating mid, like this. This is why I recommend that you don't play a fucking crazy ass like thing where you drop it down, because you're always going to bait this guy, and then this guy in the diagonal will eat that shit alive every single time. It never fails. And this is why people like Eclipse, honestly, why I was fucking dusting this guy whenever I play competitively against him, is because he always does this. And then our midfield, the way that we have it structured, because of what I'm teaching you guys and what I would teach to my teams, we would just fucking nail him, and he would dive, and then we'd have our first man just ditch the ball, go for the demo. This guy would pull up close, and then he would try to pass it, and then it was just GG at that point. So whoever's splitting off, this is why I don't recommend that you as third man push up far and try to go for it, because even if you do land the 50, it's just gonna land. You're just gonna block there clear. And then you just dove two guys at the ball, to which they're still gonna be fine. So the position's still equal. You don't achieve anything. You used all your boost, and you've still done nothing. So I don't recommend diving. And it's just even then, that's if you hit the tackle. You still done nothing versus most of the time they're just going to beat you here, you know? So
Yeah.
that's why I do not recommend it. That's why I always recommend to be here and then let it come into your second man who now has the opportunity to either pass it across or shoot depending on their defensive posture. If they're playing flat like this and they're not playing dynamic, then you can look for maybe a pass, right? Maybe in the net or something like this. Because if they fuck up and they're not covering their mid correctly and they have a guy out, then you could fucking put it mid and you just top shelf it. If not, and they are covering their mid, then try to force a guy out. One guy goes to the bump or the demo, puts a guy out, then you go for the shot. The progression is, in that case, that when you go for the shot, you're clearing this guy, or clearing back post when you go for the demo. You can maybe get both, maybe get one, and then you can look for a midfield pass. Either way, they're fucked. This is how you do it. But you don't get to go out there. Don't do that. Don't do that. That should not be awkward. Why did you... You got a mutual demo, but... Left side. Thank you. Yeah, so it's like, this is good. This is good. In some cases, I don't recommend always coming to the sideline just because it's obvious. You don't need to. You just go mid. Oh, lucky. Even here, I would not recommend boosting. It should be a free hit for stick. Like once I see right here that there's two out and there's not immediate pressure and stick isn't getting beat to this ball, like you know at that point that you don't need to panic going back. You could just cruise. You know, you could just put on some fucking some Nelly or Maroon 5. Some Maroon 5, dude. What's that one song? There's a meme of like this guy playing League of Legends in the jungle. Wasted my life, now I'm paralyzed. You can just play that shit in the car radio while you're cruising. What? Close. Still, same thing, dude. Same thing. You're using all your boost to rotate out. And then you're like, I'm low on boost. It's like, bro, it's because you're using it all. You had 12 there. You didn't need to panic. You just rotate out slowly. You can even come here on the inside. He covers high. That's good. Oh. Watch demo. Oh.
60 seconds left on the clock.
What? The demo. Nice. Yep, he goes. Good. I'm a fan of this movement. Don't tell me you got demoed. Oh my god, he got bumped. What'd you get scored on? Yep. Like, you got bumped. How do you... Oh god, coffee, bro. You know they're gonna do it. It's so obvious. It's the only play they can make. They're gonna go for the bump. You're last back, and there's two on you. Avoid the bump, and then you got the demo, but then you... Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna beat you on the close side rotation right there. Yeah, because that's that close inside rotation. That's the second man stuff. What else do we have? More smashing. Oh, Mike. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Coffee with the whiff. It's all right. I don't really want them to get this redirect, honestly. Coffee. If it lands high, if it's high like this should be you. The second man is really just covering the left side of the field, but also the wall. If it lands anywhere in the midfield, right, or it's not in front of their net, so basically like, because sometimes it could be a thing where it's like kind of a floater and it can be here, and then sometimes you guys will double commit. I've seen this before. This should be the second man's ball. Like anywhere where there's a potential shot here, it should be the second man. All you're doing is mainly covering the clear. So Coffee, this should be you. You have plenty of boost. You can hit this. 40 is enough to hit this. You just hit it soft. I don't want Rye to get a play on this, because he can potentially make a play. He could just drop it down or something. It's a little monka-ass here. And then something like this happens where you're all awkward and you're having a pre-jump save. It's just unnecessary. So Coffee, you're in the right position. You're spread out. You've done everything correct here. right? You've done literally everything correct. You're wide enough. You gave them plenty of space to be able to tackle this. You just got to go for it. This should be you, okay? Now that we've cleared that up, I think that'll help. Good cut. I would not have dove at that, honestly. I would have waited. I would have waited here, and then I would have gone forward. He has to bang it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
See, Mike would have gone for it anyway, and then you would have been here looking to put it mid. Oh! What else do we have?
Game 3 was definitely our worst. I'm pretty sure we were just hesitating a lot.
Let's
I remember
see.
right.
I know I hesitated a shit ton during game 3.
All right. See, one flip. And look where it puts you. It's beautiful. This is good. That's okay. Stop using so much boost in the air, man. Hit this. What the hell? You used like 30 boost there. That's huge, dude. I'm telling you, that's so big. That's so big. Right here, you hit it, and I know you want to go down a little bit quicker, but it's just it could be cleaner here once you hit this. Like you had 60 on the contact.
Yeah.
And then just all this was just kind of a waste. And now you're 0 boost, and now you're 12, and If Rye played that correctly, you would have been dummy folked. Yeah, you should be fine. No shot, yep. Yep. 50. That's okay. Ooh. Right into Mike. Relax, man. Stop rotating back so fucking fast. You guys, everybody's doing this. Stick. I honestly, I think you're the most controlled out of everybody. Yeah, this is good. Don't get caught out. Don't go mid. It's always going to come into the sideline. You're always looking as the second man to put it mid. The only way to put it mid is not to be in the mid, because then you can't put it there. You got to be behind the ball. You got to be here. You know, you're looking the whole time to put yourself in a position. What you're fighting for is for them to be off the ball so that you could potentially put it mid or put a shot. That's what you're fighting for the entire time as a second man. The whole time while you're doing this on offense, you are fighting for that one spot to be able to overload to create that midfield pass. In this case, it's not going to happen. But you're not going to accomplish this and create that overload if you're going mid. This is why this defense and this I see a lot of 1600s. Stick, you're not a 1600s, but the 1600 ELO is just dominated by this, and everybody in rank B thinks this is the correct way to play. Now, you didn't do it entirely, but Coffee was the biggest example of last session of how people play it, and it's very bad. Good. Thank you for checking deep. This is such a good movement here. This movement that you did here, Stick, that you check deep, is something that professionals do. I don't want the feather, because then you're still having to break in the first place. Mm-hmm. And it could mess you up. I'm telling you, man, it could mess you up, because now you're passing that half line. Here's when things get scary. Now you can push up. Now you can be here. Now you check here. Now look at this angle. I would not have forced it. I would have waited for the clear. It's covered. Wait for the clear. Wait for the clear. Wait for the clear. Again, what you're fighting for is this opportunity that you could put it mid. That's what you're fighting for. You just Coffee, the position, Mike. You guys created a disposition enough that you were able to get them to free float this ball off the wall, and now you can put it mid. Now you just put it mid. Don't force it. You guys do this. Like, you'll see the open net, and you guys will freak. You'll be like, fuck, we gotta go for it. I'm telling you, they're gonna choke. They're gonna give the ball away. Then you're gonna put it midfield. You're not gonna try to force the ball into their fucking net and spoon feed them the shit and the food, and even though they don't want to eat it, they're not gonna open their mouths, dude. They're not gonna do it. Let them hit it into you. You guys even did that last session. What time was your game?
8. I don't know if he got the response though.
Oh, 8:15. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have until like 8:25.
That's fine. Why was this awkward? What the fuck happened here? Mike? Oh.
Yeah, I came in way too close.
You're too,
I gotta
you're
stay
too
wide.
hot. And you know why you came in too hot?
I didn't stay wide enough. I didn't stay on the lifeline
What are you
pads.
doing
No.
here? What's this little... What are you doing?
Oh yeah, I rushed the rotation.
You're boosting, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't need to. I'm serious, bro. You got 2 people back. If you got a guy back and you see Coffee on that sideline, that's your cue that you don't need to panic, okay?
Okay.
There's 1 of 2 situations that's going to happen every single time. It's either A or B. It's black or white. It's going to be that this guy isn't back, you need to fucking haul ass, or this guy's back, you can cruise. Okay? If you see this guy's back, or sometimes it'll be a thing where you're rotating back, and then this guy gets beat, and then you'll rush back into second man, and then you're hoping that Stick or Coffee will be like, will remember Strange yelling at them enough times that they'll cover the fucking midfield and not go back post. I think Stick is fine on this. It's mainly Coffee. Coffee will cover the mid on you, and then you got a position where you're like this. You got back post, or you got front post. You got somebody in net, and you got somebody midfield. The ball bounces out here, and it goes behind this guy. He gets it. If it goes in the wall, he gets it. If it goes out, because he's first man. If they take a dribble, he's gonna force it high, goes into him, or it can go into him too. You just guys gotta calm it. That's it. Okay, so it's 1 of 2 situations. Either somebody's not going to be back, and that is fucking blatantly obvious that you need to get the fuck back, or Coffee's going to be there on the sideline, and in that case, you could just cruise with the windows down, right? Just stick around here. It should be fine. He'll nail a 50. You'll be here, and now it's much easier. Now it's much easier. There's no need to panic. You'll just hit a square, right? Stick has to go. See this touch here, and all of that, because of how the play progressed, and they ended up with almost a shot on goal. Now you can relax. Oh, that's unlucky. Yeah, look. Okay, so you hesitated because Coffee backflipped. Yeah, Coffee backflipped, and that's when you were like, "Oh shit." This is what I'm talking about, where the second man he's just guarding the wall. If it ends up behind, Mike, this should be you.
Okay.
Every time. See, if you didn't hesitate on this because you thought Coffee had this, okay. All right, let's make it a rule now. You're covering midfield pass, and if it goes behind Coffee. If it goes behind, this is what it looks like when it goes behind Coffee. This should be you every single fucking time. Do not hesitate. Go for the ball every single time, Mike. I want you up for this ball every single time. Do not hesitate. Coffee's just there to cover the wall. It's there to cover the wall. And in this case, sometimes if they go and take a dribble, Coffee steps out, and then you rotate in. If they go for the midfield pass, you're sticking there, you're pressuring. If it goes behind homeboy, you go. That covers every single situation on defense that you will run into. That's going to help. That's going to help a ton. What fucking marker am I on? I need a 57, 53. That's badass. That advice I gave you was fucking... goddamn. I wonder who actually coaches this shit. I really do in Rocket League. Because I gotta say, I've seen a couple Rocket League TikToks, and they fucking suck. They absolutely blow. Like monkey balls, dude. You need to be up for this, not Coffee. Even if Coffee calls I got it, you need to be like, me. Scream it. Like we used to have soccer drills where the whole time, all it was we would just pass the ball to each other at one point, and we'd just yell as loud as we fucking could. Or we would do just regular practice, like the drills and the soccer stuff. We'd do our regular drills, but when we were audible, we needed to communicate hard. Like, communication is so big. Thank you for not panicking. See, this is what I mean. Okay, this is what I'm talking about when your second man gets beat here. So here it's like all your first thought is shifting gears is automatically set to every time is cruise. But what happens if your second man gets beat? This is what it looks like. This is your cue to haul ass back, which you did. That's what it looks like. And look, you did it here. That's what I mean. That's all. If your second man gets beat here, the coffee does. Why was he beat? Oh, you just stepped. Okay. Yeah, coffee. I don't blame you for going for this. Seriously, dude. I don't blame you. I prefer that you don't dive. Honestly, I prefer that you play a little bit more controlled and just play like this, and then wait here, and then you can go and maybe turn or give it to stick and then rotate behind. But I don't blame you for the dive. Honestly, it's not really wrong. It's not really a wrong thing, but it could potentially come out really awkward. That's good demo. Now you gave it to him. Good. All right, you gonna push up? All right. Now, yeah. I was close. See, this is what I'm talking about. You guys fight for this all day, and then this guy who's third. So technically, Stick is like the third man position. He's like over here. So he's actually second. This is what's weird. Over time, I realized that I was just like, I call this second man, like when I think, Mike, you were one of my first clients. I called this second, and then I called this third. The problem is I realized over time that when you're looking mid, sometimes this guy's second, and this guy's third. You know what I mean? Like on a position where there's an overload and you're able to do this, you'll fight for this play. This floater right here, Stick, if you're nailing this top shot, look at that, beautiful on the width. Beautiful! You just made 3 guys dive at it. Chubb is fucked up. Rye is panicking. Look, he dove at it. Fossil dove at it. Everybody dove at it. You just made 3 guys go for it. This is good too. Leave it to Mike. Beautiful. God, Stick, you have a brain. Oh, it's so good. God, you guys are so good with these now. Look at this. See, this is where it's clicking. This is what I was looking for. The whiff there is, it's Monka S, but like this is bad. This is really bad. Like this can like really could cost you a goal if Rye's quick.
I was whipping a lot of things that game.
Yeah, but it's understandable because I miss these all the time, dude. Like these are honestly, those bounces will fuck you. They'll sneak up on you, so it's okay. Now, Stick, you're really doing me proud with this. This is what I'm looking for this whole time. Look at this. Are you guys fucking? Is everybody here? Everybody's here, right?
Yep.
This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Stick's the first man rotating out. He's not flipping. Right? He flipped once. All right, Coffee. If you would have flipped again, would you have been in this play?
No.
You would not have. I want you in this play.
Right here. I flipped, but I caught myself out of it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to flip, and I realized I was going way too fast. So
that's
kind of like
That's all.
Slid.
Great adjustment. It really is a good adjustment. Your guys are nailing him right here. Look, that was number 1. Shot 1. You went across. You stole his boost. Now this is what I talk about. Like you can play an aggressive third. Aggressive third is technically second, right? So in positions where there is a disposition, meaning it's a 2v3, or in a case where you can look mid, you can take your normal third man passive position where you're just covering second and push up into this mid and look here. Okay. You can look there. So you're technically actually second. This is where teams start to really now you guys are starting to really gel. This is where it's starting to happen. And now you get the flip, you're rotating on the pads. I don't like the feather, but it's okay. I'll forgive you, right? Mike goes for it. This is what I was talking about if he gets a shot, right? You're behind the boost pad line. You gave yourself plenty of run up to be able to go for this. It's a good shot. That's all you need. Look at that. Look at how much boost you used. That's it. It was just 20. It was just 20. Now you're going to rotate and hit 2 pads, and you just made that up. Or get the full. Yep. That was 2. That was second infield pass. Now you rotate behind stick. That's okay. Good recovery. That was big. Okay, they fucked up. Do you guys see the mistake? Mike, do you remember the position where you made that awkward touch and they made the demo play on you and Chris with AK? Okay.
Not really, no.
Let me pull it up real quick. I'm gonna pull it up. I want you to see the parallels. I want you to see the parallels. I'm honestly, I love seeing comments like this. I love seeing comments like that. That is so cool. I'm gonna read that later. But this was the position.
Whenever I'm on a team, I'll get stuck really because it's another.
It was after this.
So kind of
Look at what happened here,
like a flip
Mike.
reset on you or some shit. Like this can be really really bad. And my teammates, I would yell at them if they did this. I would be like, "What are you doing?"
All right, look what happened. Notice the soft touch.
Oh yes, I remember this now. Yep.
Notice the soft touch. What did it allow Chris with AK to do?
He took possession to beat Coffee, and then Kronos went for demo on third.
Right. Kronos can go for demo, but also Chris with AK has the ability to shoot or pass.
Yeah.
Right. So now they're going to clear a defender. And then you're really fucked because now he has ability to shoot or pass. So he has 2 options plus clearing option to shoot. Look what happened here. Look at what Fossil did. What Fossil does here. Is it not something that is wildly similar?
Yeah, it's
Now,
pretty close.
It's the same shit. Mike,
Yeah.
you're going for the exit demo to clear. Coffee's going to rotate in. Now, he wasn't able to take possession, but that's what you're looking for. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
They
no,
just
that
did,
makes sense.
they did it correctly. Those other guys, Chris with AK, which I'm shocked because that guy is brainlet. Right? But
Yeah.
that is what you're looking for. This is the play that I'm talking about. That is the play that I'm talking about. Uh-oh. It's really monk ass. Oh, God. How did he sneak that on you? Oh, unlucky. What happened here? Stick, why'd you rotate out? You gotta rotate close. You're still second. Coffee's in here. Okay. Back in like 2017, I saw a really unique thing that's still prevalent to this day. Thank you, moms. So I saw this really prevalent thing where Squishy and Torment were just rotating on each other, just swapping first and second. And then Gimmick was doing a passive third man. Then he'd move aggressive. Then he'd go passive. Then he'd move aggressive. Then he'd move passive. Aggressive, passive, aggressive, passive, aggressive, passive. Right? Passing option didn't work out. He would go, and then he would rotate in second. Okay. Now everybody understands the decision making involved with being here and then rotating in, and also with being here and then rotating aggressive third. What was I talking about? So Stick, even though you're low boost, this is the product of you whiffing. It should not be like this. You're punishing. This is what happens because you fucked up and you messed up on the aerial. Now you're low boost. You can't go out of position now. You still got to stay in there. Okay. You honestly having low boost here. Right? And being 0, now you got 12. Now you just got to eat it. You just got to eat how sucky the position is, honestly, because you don't want to be with 12. Nobody likes it, but you can't rotate out either because now you're putting Coffee in a spot where he's third man. He should not be rotating in a second. Of course he's going to get beat. Like obviously it should be a thing where right after he releases this ball, there should be somebody already marking and going up this wall and then going up for it. And that should be you, even though it's a little bit slower than usual. You see what I mean? And then Coffee could be on the outside here, Stick. That's what should happen. But because you rotated out here, okay, and you're second man, you just got to eat it, man. Like he was second, now you take his position. Grab pad if you can. Now you're here. The full boost did spawn actually, so you would have been okay even if you missed all those pads. You would have been up. You can even bump him if you want to be mean, right? If not, you just avoid bump and then look to either shoot or go mid. In this case, you could see Mike in the name tag on Chubb, so you probably guess he's going for the bump, so you could just put it on target. Just try and put it on target. And it's just off the wall. It would have been perfect. In other words, Coffee should not be landing a tackle like this, and you should not be losing this. You see how this play developed? Now you're getting punished. Even if they whiff. Even if they whiff, yeah, now you just got punished for that. That was a very, very small error that resulted in a goal. Oh my God.
I remember that.
Big. Good, Mike. Right side. Thank you. Yep. Go front post. Don't push out. All right, that's okay. See, this is why it's a little bit awkward. This is why I don't recommend pushing out. I told you in the beginning of the session, I said, do not push out. Don't push out. Don't push out. Don't push out, because this is what happens. You push out, and it's just behind you, right? Versus, it's literally, your takeoff was here, was there, versus here. Look how much more forward you could put this.
Yeah.
Versus being right here. You know what I mean? Because now you have to aerial mechanically try to compensate versus being able to hit this forward. You know what I mean? This is why I tell you don't push out, don't push out, don't push out, don't push out. Thank you for the adjustment. That's okay. If you want to rotate like this, give it to Mike. Yep. Ooh, a little bit caught. You got caught. It's slightly awkward. It's slightly awkward. Okay, Stick, okay, so this decision was weird. Okay, so this whole thing was weird. What I would have done here is saw that it's coming into... My brain immediately wants to move into this. I want to go here. This is my brain. That's what I want to do. I want to be here. And then like Mike be here. That's what my brain wants to do. Not from a hindsight of 2020. Now the play ended up progressing the same. But what it would have done is, because you're turning, and all that happened was your turn in was just a little troll. Because you turned in, and then now you're forward onto the play. So once you turn in, you're technically committed. Like right there, you're already done. Like it's already done. Like you're done. The way that I would have moved differently would have probably cleared up the confusion, because Mike just went, Coffee's going up. There's no second man to cover. He's technically left side. So I, in my brain, think I need to cover Coffee. And then I would have done exactly what the movement is, which is check deep first. Let me get rid of the pause. You check deep first, then rotate in, then look. Now you're looking for the whole time to receive the ball to put it in the mid. If it doesn't work out, you rotate behind Mike. And now you check deep again. Mike's here, right? So you take second, you check deep, then go third. Same shit. Right? That's what I would have done. And in that case, what it would have done is, because your position was very, like, you're in no man's land. So it's very easy for you, because you're in no man's land and because you're kind of like out of the system a little bit, it's very easy for you to get sucked in to an awkward turn, which then gets you punished. Okay? Yeah. So this is why I tell, and I like to keep it simple, because now if you're here, you let Mike go. Now you're here like this, and now this is manageable. Now it's not behind you. Yeah. See what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's the difference. That's all. That's all. And then you wouldn't have gotten scored on. Which honestly was big, because having a 2-goal versus 1 goal or 3 is huge. Now you guys got to score 2 versus you were actually in the game, even if you're a goal down. You're in the game at that point. Nice pre-jump. Control. Thank you. This is good. Good. Coffee is getting fucking nailed. Yeah, honestly, you should have been scored on. Why did Coffee get nailed? What happened? I think you should have gone for that, to be honest. This is the pick play I'm talking about here. So you jumped early. So what I've seen professionals do is when they know that it's going to clear out, they like to, they don't go in the net, because once they're in the net, they're static. Do you get what I mean by static? They're like, they're standing still. And that leaves you an open target for demos. So they like to stay right here because they have more room to maneuver than in the net. In the net, you could kind of guess, honestly. In the net, it's like, it's weird. It's like it's easier to guess where you're going to move, even if you're going to jump. If you're here, you get to slalom a little bit. And then that would have allowed you, I think, the ability to move forward. He's still picking you. What a guy. I'm glad you guys beat him. Guys like that I can't stand. Oh my god. You could have double jumped here. Double jump. You missed it. Mechanical misplay. Yeah. Now you just tackled your own teammate. It's okay there. I think it's recoverable.
60 seconds left on the clock.
Use ball cam, please. Just in that situation, but that's okay. Oh, you could have gone for that. Right here, all you needed to do was wait. Yeah, it's okay to use boost there because you think you're gonna commit. That's totally fine. I'm not gonna get on you for that. Right here, you think, but you're like, okay, yeah, wait, and then you gotta wait a sec. You break, and then you see he's fucked, and then you can go. They still don't do anything now. The double, even if it's a double. Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh, he put that on target. What a man.
Yeah.
Aggressive third. Don't get caught out. Perfect. It worked out there, but that's good. Good. Mike, thank you for making the adjustment.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
for a
you got
second I
cut.
thought I was going to go for a demo. Or actually, no, not even that situation. I got cut out.
You did the old coffee rotation.
Yeah.
And now you're putting it back to the ball, and now he should have landed a 50 on you versus being able to beat him. That's okay. It's a shot. Oh. It's good. Good.
That's just in. I remember.
Oh. They suck.
I wonder if we can get one more.
That's a good goal.
Sweet.
Like, you shouldn't have scored it.
Yeah.
And it was a really weird defensive error that they made. But, hell yeah. Another one. Do it, Mike. 50. Oh, it's perfect. Coffee, what happened?
I got up his
Why'd
ass.
you push it? Dude, it's so easy to get sucked out here, bro. I'm saying, because you're like, fuck. You're like, you're thinking, you're like, it's about to, we're about to lose. I need to push up close. It's like, oh, the 50, okay, I don't blame you. It looked like it was a dead 50. Honestly, to be honest, he said 50. He probably said 50 here, so you pushed up close, and then it, okay. That's totally okay. That's just really, really unlucky. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, unlucky, dude. Okay. No, scratch what I said, Coffee. You're fine.
I don't know if we have time to go over another one.
I don't think we do. They are messaging me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I pretty much covered everything, though.
No, it was
I think
really
I
good.
pretty much covered
Yeah, it
everything.
was. It was really good.
I'm gonna edit the video right now as I'm recording. I'm gonna edit the video and then post it. I'm home. I was in the process of moving, Mike, so that's why it took like
Gotcha.
2 days. Yeah,
No problem.
it's already up now. The recording should be nicer now, but I'm gonna let you guys go do your thing. Yeah, and Mike,
Sweet.
let me know how it goes. Okay, so
Yeah, we'll do.
big thing. Don't get cover that sideline. If you know it's going to be a dead 50, you can push up on that second man, right? Your third man is doing really well. Stick. Don't get caught out in that midfield as well when you're second. And is Coffee, do not rotate back post. If you already have somebody in net, cover midfield. If you already have somebody in net, cover the fucking midfield. If you already have somebody in net, cover midfield. I'm serious, dude. Don't get sucked into that back post. And that should cover just about everything. Yeah. That's pretty much all I can think about. There was more, but that's all I can think about. Yeah. Look for those midfield plays. Don't force it. Don't force the play. Look second man. Look to put it mid. They're going to choke. Let it come to you. Go kill it. Much love, guys.
Thanks, man.
Much love. Thanks.
Have a good one.
Peace.